All right. I couldn't get the black marker off because I left my cleaning solution in my car. So this is what we're going to work with. Quick 2-1-2 forecheck. We're going to try and start implementing. Oh, sorry. That's the defenseman with the puck. Other D's here. Whatever, right? Okay. So F1 on the D-man hard. We're hoping to clear him out and cause separation of the man and the puck. Second forward, F2, is also hawking in there, and he's going for the puck. Obviously, you can read it a little bit and go to whichever side this guy's going to squeak out of or where the puck's going to go, but ideally, we are going hard. F3, you're hanging a little bit higher, and you're reading what's going on. So if they beat the two-man pressure and get it up the wall, you're meeting them there, and you have the D to help. If he gets it over here, you're meeting him here. You have your D sliding over you to help, and then this other D will head back. All right, simple enough. So then on the other side, we have our 2-3. So D, D, F1, still gonna go hard to the puck. Try and force him to make a decision, all right? F2 in this instance is reading the first pass. If he goes up the wall to his forward, he's there. You have a D to support you. If he heads over here, you're heading this way. And then you similarly will have a D to support you on the wall. F3 in this instance is kind of playing like a free safety role, like Ed Reed back in the day. Basically, what this will allow us to do is to negate any sort of seam pass that would otherwise potentially beat just a two-man blue line. What it also allows us to do is to have an aggressive variation of this insofar as we're allowing our defensemen to pinch at a higher percentage. Because if they get beat, we still have two people back and two people high. Also, a benefit of this forecheck is since this guy is high, it's more likely that he's going to get lost by a man-to-man defense. People's eyes get lost very easily. That being said, this guy is able to free up to find some open space in the event that we cause a turnover and get a high percentage shot on goal. So, to recap, the red 2-1-2, more aggressive, but will force the defense to speed up their timing. Hey, Stanley. Green is more passive and will be more so of a read and react kind of situation. All right, buddy, I'm recording. Insofar as you send one guy and the second and third are reacting, where the 2-1-2, the first two are essentially going to force the issue. We will use both of these interchangeably, and we'll likely add in a trap variation a little down the road. But the hope is to speed up someone's internal clock and then force them to make a bad decision when we slow them down. Slow them down for a while, lull them into 2-3 beaters, and then come back out with a 2-1-2 and force unforced errors. So we will use these interchangeably. We'll drill them in practice and work them into game situations, but be very familiar with these, and we will use them oftentimes multiple throughout the game.